Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to Canadian Football Central CFL content for the fans, by the fans, and the Hamilton Tiger Cats get a signing that they've been looking at for years. Wynton McManis is leaving Toronto, and he's going to the Hammer. Played his first 3 seasons with the Stampeders, played the next 4 with Toronto, and now he will be in Hamilton. Wynton McManis in Hamilton. Rick, thoughts?
Yes. I'm going to throw some comments out there that were sent to me earlier.
And these are sent by who? Or just going to be unnamed? They don't have to be named. I'm just curious.
No. It says here,
Are these Tiger
when
Cat
you and
fans,
Carter
or?
do a video of this signing, can you please say a friend who is a longtime season ticket holder and a longtime fan of the Argos and has a second favorite team? And then he also told me that not only is McManis a great player, he's even a better player because he'll sign autographs and take pictures with fans no matter the outcome of the game.
Oh, I see. So he's saying that he's a good person and that he's very
Genuine
for fans.
player.
That's good to hear. That's generally always what you want. You never really, not that. Again, firstly, I want to make this clear. Fans are not entitled to autographs from players. Players can choose to autograph if they see fit. However, it's always very nice to hear about someone being willing to give their time. This is also why whenever we have a player interview, we are incredibly appreciative of whatever time any player is. They don't have to come on our show, but whenever they choose to, we very much appreciate it. So, but that's very nice to hear about Wynton McManis.
If you think about it, in the long run, it's basically an even trade. Toronto got Amos.
They got Amos back, yeah.
Even though it's not official yet, but
most
we got
likely,
McManis.
Yeah, and then you get.
And
Justin
it's most likely.
not,
I think it's a 1 year for Amos.
Not McInnes, McManis, Wynton McManis.
Yes, but the thing is, so we go from having 5 good defense secondary people down to 3, but then you have McInnes and Stubblefield as your linebackers.
Do you mean McManis? You keep saying
Yes.
McInnes.
Sorry, McManis.
McManis. To be fair, they're similar names.
But then you also have Hauser and Osai, who had 21 sacks between the two of them last year.
Yeah.
But it will be interesting to see how well he does. Now, he hasn't been the healthiest person these past few years, so hopefully.
Wow, Rick, you body shaming the guy. I'm kidding.
No, I'm just no.
I know.
That stat.
No, I'm being difficult.
And
being
it showed that
he
has not. I mean, look at Kenny Lawler. Kenny Lawler wasn't healthy when he came.
No,
to us
although to be fair, like even though we're talking about hasn't been the healthiest, the least amount of games he's played is 12. Like we're not talking about I mean this is no offense.
Still put up.
I mean this is no offense. I love a guy like Dalton Schoen. We're not talking about a Dalton Schoen situation where he plays 3 games and then he gets injured and you never see from him ever again. You know what I mean? And so like he still played more than half a season. You know what I mean? The least amount of games he ever played in a season is 12. So that's not really much of an issue there.
Even last year he played 13. He had 62 tackles, 2 tackles for loss, 4 quarterback sacks, 2 interceptions, and a forced fumble.
Yeah,
those are amazing numbers for the age of 31.
Absolutely, and
ever since he came back from the NFL, he's only signed 1-year deals.
Yeah, well, because he had in 2021 he was with the New Orleans Saints. So,
but what's going to be beneficial for our younger group of linebackers is that they have someone like McManus's leadership,
the veteran leadership. That's right.
So it's not just Stubblefield who may, be 27. But
well, you know what the good thing is? You guys has
2 Grey Cups though.
You guys, but the thing that's good is that you guys have a mixture. You don't have just veteran leadership and that's it, because that's the Scott Arneal special where you sign a bunch of guys, and you have the oldest team in the National Hockey League, Just saying NHL. Just saying Chevy. That's what you're doing over with the Jets. But in Hamilton, it looks like they kind of have a really good mixture of guys that are kind of on the up and coming, and guys that are kind of veteran presences to really help out the rest of the team. But I don't have. It's funny. I don't actually have a ton of thoughts on the signing. I think it's just a really good signing. I mean, like, even if we just kind of take a look back at his college years, he had played for the Memphis Tigers. I just want to kind of go through his college stuff a little bit.
Yeah, sure.
Is that okay? He had played in the AAC there, and kind of through his first few seasons, he had played 4 seasons there. It was his 3rd season when he kind of first gets an actual chance as a starter. Plays 5 games as a starter. He gets 20 tackles total that year. But then improves in his 2015 season, his senior year. 12 games started out of 13. He got 62 tackles as well as 3 sacks. And so it was one of those things. He had kind of gotten better and better and better. Spent a year with the San Francisco 49ers. He actually played 2 games there, but he never started and he never actually ended up on the field, but he actually was dressed for those games. 3 seasons with the Calgary Stampeders. Finds his way back in the NFL. I don't know if he was mostly on a practice roster, but he at least has one game where he had dressed for the New Orleans Saints, but again, doesn't find the field there. Goes back to Toronto and now goes over to Hamilton. But all in all, I think that he's a great veteran linebacker in the CFL. Does that make sense?
What I was going to say was, depending on who you speak with, because there's Ticat fans who are happy.
Some people have an opinion? What?
Yes. So the opinion is, depending on who you speak with, because some Argo fans wanted him back. Some Argo fans wanted to move on, use that money elsewhere because they have up-and-coming linebackers who are just as good. So it's going to be interesting to see where that comes.
Yeah.
Keep in mind. So, I was looking at the schedule today. Hamilton and Toronto play 1 preseason game each in Hamilton and in Guelph. Then, Toronto's home game in Hamilton is July 18th. Then they go to Toronto on the 22nd, so his return to BMO.
And this is actually at, I was about to say, that one's actually at BMO, right?
Yeah, that one's actually at BMO. Then you have the Labor Day Classic on the dark side now.
Oh, yes.
And it's funny because Jamal Peters... Hold on, I gotta pull up his quote because I don't want to misquote him. As to... Because he was trying to tell people that he was recruiting. And soon as... So he goes into... This was 16 hours ago, so this was before...
And this is from what? Like his social
this
media?
was just after he signed.
And this is
I told you all to be patient.
Is this his social media? Jamal Peters?
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
Yeah. I told you to be patient. A whole lot of great business in the Hammer. He's like, yeah, I told you all. And then Kachatronis goes, me in the morning when I've heard the news. Then Jamal Peters says, all right, my recruiting is done. Back to the grind.
There you go. So Jamal Peters putting the work in to bring guys over to the Ticats.
So the way I look at it is some people like to have change of scenery.
Yep.
For example, Peters and Amos coming to Hamilton.
Hence Trey Ford, the video we just recorded before this, Rick.
No. But I'm using this reference.
Okay.
You'll see where I'm going with this. So, Amos and Peters come to Hamilton with all the Barlow and Kendricks, or not Kendricks, Dwayne Hendricks and all of them. Do you notice everyone else is gone but Peters? Peters was the only one who stayed. And now he's signed a 2-year deal. He's now I'm not sure. I can't really say he's living in Hamilton, but in the Hamilton surrounding, he's now made it home.
The greater Hamilton
So
area.
yeah, so you can bet that I. What is he now? I want to say he is. Okay, he's 29. Okay, so he's not up there yet. Um, so he'll be 31 when that contract's over.
Yeah.
I could honestly see him retiring as a Tie-Cat, like signing another extension
Mm,
and then retiring as a Tie-Cat.
interesting. Is there anything else you
But
got
that's
there?
just my thoughts.
Because I mean,
What's
at the end
that?
of the day, I think this is a good move for the Ticats to kind of secure another
Yes,
piece of the
it's a
defense.
very good move,
All right.
and the
Well,
moves aren't done yet.
yes. So thank you guys so much for tuning in. Make sure you guys leave a like, share it around, and subscribe if you haven't already. Also, if you guys haven't, make sure you guys join our Discord. Link in the description below. Make sure you guys click it down there. And if it's not working, just comment down below as I can get it all fixed up. Okay, I have to say that now because I've had people say that it sometimes like expires because there's like
Mm,
limits to that sort of thing. So just want to make sure that if people want to join the Discord, they're certainly capable to. But also another thing that you should join, Rick's live stream over on February 10th over on
yes,
Hamilton Sports Central. He'll be covering for 10 to 12 hours CFL free agency. Rick, tell him all about it.
yes, where we're looking at all the signings that happened during the tampering window, all the rumors that's going to eventually be the signings.
Well, those signings that
Um,
happened during tampering window, which are currently handshake deals as of right now, well, that's when they'll
no, no,
become
no. But what
official and
I'm
we're
saying
seeing
is
pen to
also
paper.
like the actual signings, like released and signed.
Yep.
Those ones as well. We're going to be dealing with coaches, retirements, draft class, predictions. I'll even give you my thoughts on where people will end up in the standings, and we'll have guests as well.
Yeah. And I'll probably phone him to make sure that he's still alive and hasn't fallen asleep on call for all of you to watch, as that would be quite
Yes.
the sight. So, thank you guys so much for tuning in. We'll see you guys next time.